So let's see what we can do with the black fuzz ball in the way. I'm going to show you how, oh, we're moving, jolly good, hang on. There we go. Okay, so she's now settled behind me. Woohoo! I'm going to show you how to do picot. But instead of doing a picot edging, I'm going to show you how to do picot as a stitch within your work. So, this will not matter whether you are doing single crochet, double crochet, triple, half double, doesn't matter. At the top of the stitch is where the picot goes. So, you know, we'll see what happens. In fact, I won't even use this. I won't use this. I'll just use this and see how we go. So it doesn't matter how long your chain is, how long your project is. I'm only going to give you a small example. This is perfect for a little bit of added texture. Now I'm going to do single crochets as a foundation. Like I said, you do the stitch that you want to do, because the picot goes at the top. But I'll show you how to do the small picot, and then I'll show you how to do the large. If you are looking for the picot edging, I will link that down below. That'll be the place to go for the timestamps. Underneath that is the sales of my HanKey markers, my HanKey rings, and the beautiful Jaylina. Her Etsy store is down below as well if you fancy a custom hook. Okay, so I'm going to chain one and turn, and this is where I am going to begin. So let me... Oh, brilliant, brilliant. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do my first stitch. I'm just going to do singles. Make it nice and easy. So single in my first, and you can put as many or as few picots as you truly wish to make. It is completely down to you. If you want them on every stitch, add them on every stitch. If you only want one or two in a row, put one or two in a row. It's down to you. This is your project. Where you want to put them, you put them. So I've just done my single crochet. To do a small picot, after your stitch, chain 3. 1, 2 and 3. Now what we need to do is take a look at the base of this chain. You will see that there is a diagonal leg and a vertical leg. What we need to do when we've done our 3 chains is go into the front loop of the diagonal leg and the front loop of the vertical leg. Yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your hook, and there you have a little picot. Going to close it by doing a single crochet into the next stitch, and in the next one I'm going to do another picot because I'm going to do them alternating. So into the next stitch I do my single crochet and then chain 3, 1, 2, 3. I go down to the base of the chain and I see the diagonal leg and the vertical leg. go into the front of the diagonal leg and the front of the vertical leg. So it looks like you've got 3 on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all those 3 to make another little picot. I'm doing alternating, so I'm going to do the next stitch as a single crochet, and the next one I'm going to do another picot on top of a single crochet. Remember, it doesn't matter what stitch you do, the picot goes on top, so do the stitch that you want to do for your project. When you've done that stitch, chain 3, down the bottom where the diagonal and the vertical meet, under the diagonal, under the vertical, you'll have 3 on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all 3. Oops, there we go. I'm going to close that by doing a single crochet into the next available stitch. Into the next stitch, I'm doing a single crochet. You do what you need to do. And then chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. There's the diagonal. There's the vertical. So under the diagonal, under the vertical, 3 on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3 on your hook. See the little picots? I wonder if this would be better with the flash on. Let's have a look. So I'm closing that by doing a single crochet, and I'm going to do one more single crochet, chain of 3, diagonal, vertical. So the diagonal is caused by coming from the previous stitch, and the vertical is the current stitch. Under the diagonal, under the vertical, yarn over and pull through all 3. So I'm going to go onto the corner to do my single crochet, just to finish off that row, and I'm going to chain 1 and turn. So now we have our picots, but how do we incorporate that into the work? At the moment it's just edging. Don't worry, don't worry. In that first stitch at the bottom of the chain, do the stitch that you need to do. So for me, it's a single crochet. Now you've got to decide whether you want to do the picots on one side or both. If you want to do them on any particular one side, you either push the picot forward to put it on that side, or bring it forward toward you if you want it on this side. I'm going to do them alternating to show you. So this first one I'm bringing toward me, and we're going to bypass it and go right into the very next stitch after the picot to do my single crochet. Single crochet in the next. There's another picot. I'm going to put it forward because I'm alternating. I'm going past that picot straight into the next available stitch to do a single crochet. Single crochet in the next. And there's a little picot. I'm going to bring it forward, go into the stitch straight after the picot, single crochet, single crochet in the next, because I'm doing single crochets on this example. There's a picot, The last one was toward me, so the next one's going to be away from me. Single crochet in the next, and then last picot on this row, bringing it forward. There's my single crochet and single crochet on the end. So there, let me take the flash off. There we have picot, 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 and there is one just there as well, but it's hiding. Okay, so that's a little bit of texture, a little bit of picot on both sides. Now we're going to do the big picot. Now big picot is just doubling it. So with double, I will do a double crochet, because why not? So I'm yarning over and I'm going in for my double crochet. And I'm going to do another double crochet because I'm going to do a picot on the alternate stitch to the previous. So there's my double crochet, and now I'm doubling it, so I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chains, and exactly as before, you're looking for the diagonal and the vertical. But when it comes to the bigger stitches, remember it's on the top of the stitch. So there's my double, and there is the join. So there's my double, there's the join. So I've got my diagonal going there and my vertical going there. Just remember it's on the top of the stitch. So under the diagonal, under the vertical. Thank you for going out of focus on my camera, really appreciate it. And done. Do a double crochet in the next. Again, it's your stitch, whatever stitches you are doing, that's where you put your picot. Where you want your picots, put your picots. So another double, and here we go for another big picot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Down we go to the join. I know that is the top of my double crochet. There is the diagonal, there is the vertical, under the diagonal, under the vertical, yarn over, pull through all 3. And then the next stitch, do the stitches that you would normally to close that picot. So see, now we have 2. So another double crochet in the next, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the chains, diagonal, vertical, yarn over, pull through all 3 into the next stitch. Do the stitch that you wish to do for your project, and I'll do one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Bottom of that chain, there's the diagonal, go under the diagonal, straight through to the vertical leg, 3 on your hook, bring through all 3, whoops, without dropping it off your hook, and then into the next stitch, close with your normal stitch. So I'm going to put one more into the end, just to finish off that row. I'm going to chain 2 and turn, and let's alternate these picots. So in the first stitch I'm doing a normal double crochet because that's my chosen stitch. I'm going to push that picot forward, and straight after it in the next working stitch I'm going to do another double crochet, and in the next normal double crochet I'm going to bring this next picot toward me, and I'm going in the very next available stitch to do my double, and in the next one, and then we come to a picot again. This picot I'm bringing to the back, straight after it I'm going to go into the working stitch, do my double crochet into the next, bringing my next picot forward because that's the pattern that I have chosen. Next working stitch to do another double crochet and a double crochet on the end. And one more, just to be really accurate with it. Let's do one on the end. There you go. So there we have the picots. So obviously there's a big difference between the little and the large. As you can see there, we have the little ones, we have the big ones, and I've done them on both sides. It's a nice little thing to give a little bit of texture without using too much yarn. So, there we have it. Picot, picot, picot. Picot, 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 picot. Whether you love it or hate it, give it a go. It's really nice and simple and doesn't use much yarn at all. Give a little bit of texture to a project. And maybe I will see you next time. Have a look down below. Maybe you want to subscribe. Maybe you'd like to join the channel. Maybe you'd like to join in with the giveaway that's currently going on. Video will be up here and down here. And hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.